Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's Facebook Live for our Flint, Michigan Warrant Clinic. So happy that you all were able to join us this evening. My name is Anza Becknell. I am the Warrant Clinic Manager for Black Voters Matter, and I'm also the founder of GRAY, Growing Real Alternatives Everywhere. And we're really excited to bring a conversation to you about the upcoming Warrant Clinic in Flint, Michigan on August 12th of this year. Uh, we have began to hold clinics in the state of Michigan starting last uh, June that just passed, June 3rd in Pontiac, Michigan, and we're really happy to continue to bring this much needed program to Flint on August the 12th. The program is going to be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Peckham Career Center. So tonight we're going to hear from some court staff in Flint, from some community partners and advocates, and we're really going to have a discussion that we hope will alleviate your fear of arrest in coming to the Flint Warrant Clinic, uh, any hesitancies you might have about the program, and some more clarity about if this warrant clinic is for you and how you can register and how you can get involved. So with that, I think it's time to bring in our participants. All right, and I'm going to allow each of them to introduce themselves, and I believe we'll start with you, Judge Gwen, if that's all right.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Judge Gwen from the 67th District Court here in the city of Flint. I want to welcome everyone to the Facebook Live. Glad you could join us.
All right, thank you very much. And next we have Percy from Fair Voting Alliance. What's going on, Percy? You want to introduce yourself?
Good evening. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
My name is Percy Glover. I am Executive Director, founder of a nonpartisan 501c3, Fair Voting Alliance, FAIR standing for Free Access and Inclusive Rights.
All right, all right. Thank you, gentlemen, very much for, first of all your hard work over the last few months, getting this clinic program together. And all of us are very excited to really be on the ground with the community August 12th to help to give our folks some relief. And then also, of course, partnering with the court to try to do something about the failure to appear docket. So I'm going to start out by just giving a quick little overview of the Warrant Clinic and what it is. So the Warrant Clinic is a one-day community court event held on a Saturday for people who have a failure to appear warrant in traffic and misdemeanor court. That means if you miss your court date, you forgot about it, you had your kids with you and you couldn't go, you didn't have the money to pay, um, you can still get help. Normally, what happens is if you miss your court date, you have a bench warrant for certain charges. And so there are a lot of folks who have warrants, and then, of course, they get a little afraid to go back to court to handle it because if you have a warrant, the opinion or the assumption is that I might be arrested. And so, what we do at Black Voters Matter and Gray is we partner with judges, district attorneys, and community organizations to bring a Saturday community court. So, if folks have to work in the week and they miss their court date, we have court on a Saturday. We have court that has childcare, has food, and has a DJ. We limit the law enforcement to plain clothes law enforcement that is not going to necessarily reflect what you would get in a court environment, but is still going to secure our community court and keeps folks safe. And we create an environment that the community feels where the community feels as though they're invited, they're welcome, and that they can take an opportunity to try to alleviate their warrants, get a new court date, and get themselves back on track. So the Warrant Clinic, a Saturday community court to help you all out there who might have a warrant in traffic and or misdemeanor court. And so we're going to talk to Judge Gwen and talk to Percy a little bit about why the Warrant Clinic. What is the process of it? And how do I get involved if I believe I have a warrant and I would like to pre-register? So let's start with Percy. We'll start with you. Why is the Warrant Clinic so valuable to the community in Flint, Michigan? Oh, you're on mute, Percy.
Sorry about that. It's easy as it relates to the numbers. There are about 22,000 outstanding warrants on the district court side. There's a little bit more than 600 outstanding warrants on the friend of the court side. So the numbers reflect the need that people, for a list of reasons, are not able to address these things in a timely manner. So the need is the most significant reason why we are doing this.
Definitely. And I appreciate you bringing up the Friends of the Court, because I should mention that this clinic in Flint, Michigan will also be addressing child support warrants. So anyone who has questions about child support warrants, the Friends of the Court will be in attendance at the Warrant Clinic. Mr. Mark Allen will be there, and he normally does events in the community, and he's able and ready to help all residents in Flint who have child support warrant issues. Please feel free to attend the Warrant Clinic. There's the language on the flyer about child support. Thank you, Percy, for bringing that up. Again, as we really work to let folks know here on this Facebook Live tonight that the Flint, Michigan Warrant Clinic is on August 12th. If you have traffic, misdemeanor, child support warrants, please join us at the Peckham Community Center, August 12th. We'll be there from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. There's a QR code on the flyer. Feel free to register and come out and get some help. If you missed a court date, if you had a traffic ticket, if you had a misdemeanor charge, if you missed a child support payment, and you're concerned that you have a warrant, and you're concerned that you might be arrested, this is your opportunity to come join with community in an arrest-free zone to get your warrants lifted, get a new court date, and get yourself back on track. So, Judge Gwen, I would like to bring it to you, sir. How exactly did you hear about this Warrant Clinic thing, and kind of what were your first impressions when we started talking a few months ago? And what's the importance of it to your office and the community? I know that's a lot of questions.
All right, no problem. Percy Glover first brought the program to my attention. He had met with Anza and the rest of the Black Voters Matter staff, brought it to my attention. We brought that in front of some other people for a sounding board. I got a chance to meet Anza and his staff. And everybody was really excited, very energetic, very focused on helping to clear up people's warrants. Warrants can be and usually are very stressful. People are constantly looking over their shoulders. They're walking on eggshells. They're nervous. My son is a basketball junkie. Canusa orientation was last night at Southwestern Academy. And I'm the duty judge this week. So if something happens after 5 o'clock, the police call me. So something happened. And I was on my way en route to Canusa orientation. So I had the police meet me there. And I already knew that it was going to be uncomfortable for a whole lot of people just having them in the room, even though they were not coming to see them. Nobody was in trouble. They were just coming to see me. I still knew and could feel the level of uncomfortableness in the room, so I got them out of there as quickly as I could. But I met with Anza through Mr. Glover, And then what really sealed the deal for me was when a good friend of mine, attorney Shannon Polk, sent me a picture with her and I. So that pretty much sealed the deal for me. He's using and communicating with two people that I know and trust very well, and I was excited and am excited about the possibilities for this workshop.
All right. All right. Thanks for that, Judge Gwen. And so I'm sure folks are like, okay, I got warrants. I'm hearing about this event, the Warrant Clinic, happening August 12th. What kind of warrants are we talking about here? What kind of charges are we talking about? Is it a possession charge? Is it a simple traffic ticket? Or, just give a little bit of clarity for kind of what will be accepted, what will not be accepted. I'm gonna start with you, Judge Glenn, and then Percy, I'm gonna let you also give some insight into who should be looking to attend the Warrant Clinic.
All right, thanks again, Isaac. We're looking at traffic offenses, driving while license suspended, no operator's license in possession. We'll also be accepting some trespassing infractions as well as some disorderly person. So once again, driving while license suspended, no operators license in possession, trespassing, and disorderly person or disorderly conduct.
All right, all right. So if folks have a more serious charge, you need to contact our offices. You can still register, okay? If you are not eligible for this clinic, you can still send us your information, and we can try to, outside of the Warrant Clinic, help you, okay? Judge Gwen's offices are open. The court is open. We've been meeting with him and his staff, who are wonderful, for months now, and they're willing to see and help anyone, and we're here to help you to navigate that. But for this particular Warrant Clinic, is for moving vehicle violations, okay? Moving vehicle violations, also trespassing and disorderly conduct. All right, that's the scope of this clinic. But again, y'all, if you or a person you know has a charge that might be a little more serious than those that we just named, please feel free to send in your information, reach out to us, and we will do our best to make sure that you get to the right court. We can accompany you. We can do our best to ensure that you will not be arrested to the best of our ability, but all of that will have to be talked about. But you do have advocates and help with our organizations by registering at the link below. The Warrant Clinic is going to help a portion of folks, but we understand there's a large community of people who need help with other things. So we see this as a springboard, as a beginning to us working together in the community to help folks. But for this clinic, y'all, one more time, moving vehicle violations, trespassing, disorderly conduct. Percy, you want to give us some more insight into the type of folks who would be looking to register for this clinic?
Yes. Just piggybacking off of you and Judge Gwen, for those offenses that Judge Gwen shared, but also if someone has some other things outside of those things that Judge Gwen referenced, please do not hesitate to register. Our judicial officials, our prosecutor's office understands that people being locked up doesn't make a healthier community. So with that said, we want to look at options and opportunities to give people an easier transition back to a more comfortable place in life. As Judge Gwen shared, people live in paranoia, people live in fear because they have something outstanding, maybe because they couldn't afford to address it at that time. And now over months and years, that fear, that paranoia should not take control over someone's life. So if you are eligible for this Warrant Clinic, or you have some different offenses that are outstanding that needs to be addressed, I think the overall thinking, and I know the overall thinking is to help people, not to intentionally remand or arrest anyone, but to help people when we can. And that's what it needs to be about. And that's what makes our communities safer and healthier. They're giving people opportunities to be successful outside of detention and jail and prison.
That's right. That's right. Thank you all. Thank you all. Um, I think that we all understand that warrants can be tense, as Judge Gwynn stated. They can be stressful, and folks don't really know where to start or how to deal with them. I'm here to tell you that the warrant clinics are in Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, North Carolina, and of course, Michigan, and we haven't had one participant arrested. We've gotten a guarantee from each court office that we've worked with that arresting folks is not the goal, and there's a vow of no arrest at the clinic. So as long as you register and you are eligible to attend, then we'll be able to help you. If you happen to walk up that day and you're not eligible, we will still take your information, and the following week you'll have a follow-up call from one of our organizers, and we will begin your process to making sure, as Percy stated, that we get you back on the right track. There are a lot of folks out there trying to get a CDL license, that Uber job, that DoorDash job. They want to drive their kids to school and go to the grocery store and to work without being concerned about getting stopped because they have warrants. Our community, has been waiting on an event like this that brings together the court and the community to actually help folks. So if that's you, this is your opportunity. August 12th. Can we get that flyer up again, please? So folks can see if you have warrants in traffic misdemeanor or child support court, right? If you've gotten behind on your child support payments, and you have a warrant issued, or you have an issue with a license, or you just want to talk to somebody to get some more information, this is your event, the Warrant Clinic in Flint, Michigan, August 12th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Peckham Career Center. So y'all, we wanted to do this live so it could be a commercial that folks can share. You got to hear directly from Judge Gwynn. You got to hear directly from Percy Glover and from myself, who started the clinics and who helped to activate them all around the country. Flint, this is your time. This is your chance. Please check out the link below and pre-register so that we can try to help you, all right? And so with that, we're going to go into some closing comments. I'm going to start with you, Percy. What do you hope the outcome of the Warrant Clinic on August the 12th is? And then what are your ideas about the future for our partnership with the court and what we can do moving forward?
So I'll start with the second question first. So ideally, we want to see these as regular, at least quarterly events. Again, it makes the community healthier. It makes people stress-free, not paranoid, living in fear of driving, as you said, honestly, taking their kids to school or driving to work. It also helps our judicial staff and prosecutor's office with the backlog and the jam and the huge numbers of outstanding warrants. So it's a win across the board, across all aspects of the community. So I would love, and I believe this is the beginning of a lot of future Warrant Clinic events down the road. Also, again, like I said, community members, by far and large, get an opportunity to address some things that they may have not or may have pushed to the back of their mind just because they understand financially, legally, they did not maybe have the money to obtain or acquire an attorney for a lot of different reasons, not always necessarily negative, not necessarily horrible. This is their opportunity to address those things in a really healthy manner that doesn't relate to an arrest or remand.
All right, Percy, thank you for all of your hard work, you and your team. It's been great working with you all to build this clinic, and it's almost here. The state of Michigan has really invested a lot in Warrant Clinics. We had one in Pontiac, Michigan on June the 3rd. We have the Flint, Michigan Warrant Clinic on August the 12th. There's a repeat Pontiac Warrant Clinic on September the 9th. And then we have a Detroit Warrant Clinic that addresses charges in the felony realm, misdemeanor, and traffic realm. So if you have a felony, if you have a traffic misdemeanor charge, that Detroit clinic, October the 14th, look out for that. So there's a lot of action in the state around community, working with the courts to bring relief to folks in terms of getting these warrants lifted and new court dates set, because folks are ready to join the workforce. People are ready to not be stressed about this, and we hope that you all take the opportunity on August 12th in Flint, Michigan at the Peckham Career Center from 10 to 2 to come to the Warrant Clinic. If you have moving violation warrants, trespassing, or disorderly conduct, this Warrant Clinic on August the 12th is for you. If you have some charges outside of that, please still register, and we will do our best to get you to an organizer and get you the help you need, so that we all can build a community that is more safe and more prosperous. So, Judge Gwynn, what do you hope to be the outcome of the clinic on Saturday, August 12th? And then what do you hope for the future for what we'll be able to accomplish?
I hope the Warrant Clinic is going to bring the community together, the community, law enforcement, friend of the court, bring everybody together, because we're going to have basically going to be one-stop shopping. You're going to have defense attorneys there, prosecutors are going to be there, judges are going to be there, friend of the court staff is going to be there. We're also going to have members from or at least a member from the Secretary of State. So in case you have some driving issues or questions, they should also be able to help answer some of those questions as well. So basically, this is one-stop shopping to help resolve any type of legal, child support, driver's license issues that you may have, all in one spot. Great opportunity. The people that are working on this program are the same people that have been working on the other programs that we've had in the past at New Jerusalem Full Gospel Baptist Church, as well as Bethel United Methodist Church. We've had similar events there. This is going to be even bigger than those. So we encourage everybody to come out, use your resources, and help clear up some of these warrants that you may have.
All right. So you heard it straight from Judge Gwynn, straight from Percy Glover. If you have warrants in traffic court, if you have child support warrants, then please take this opportunity. Can we get that flyer one more time? Flint, Michigan Warrant Clinic, August the 12th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Peckham Career Center. Simply scan that QR code. Scan it right now. Enter in your information. You have about a week and a half left. We're really excited to bring this to Flint and to hopefully reach a lot of folks and help a lot of folks as we continue to work on elevating our justice systems around the country, so that court and community can find ways to grow and improve. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. Really appreciate your time. Again, there's been a lot of hard work to build this clinic in Flint, but it's here now. So again, if you need to register, if you need help with warrants, We're coming your way, Flint. See you soon. Thanks so much. Good night.